pilots, Skip here, and yeah, I got myself in a little double trouble this time around. Perfectly good reason. So if anybody saw the preview to this, this one I was planning on. We got a plane here, the P-51 Mustang, 1700 millimeter. Got this through Hobby Zone. That's hobbyzone.com. They were very instrumental in getting this plane to me at a very reasonable price. Want to thank you Dan out there at Hobby Zone for that, and we'll get on to this unboxing of the P-51 Mustang. You see this other one here that kind of followed me home. Well, I sold a drone, a QRX 350 Pro. It's laying around here. So, I think I sent it home with Mike. Anyway, I sold a drone, a nice $500 drone, and I figured, well, you know what, I might as well turn a toy into a toy. So I know I'm going to like this one so much, so I got another one. So, well, not going to tell you what it is yet, but you know it's got to be one of the other 1700 series, if you guys know the FMS. So we'll get going with the unboxing here, and hold tight, Ben, we'll do a little preview or a little intermission in the middle. Let you guys do what you got to do, and then come back for the second part. Okay. Okay, here we go. Stuck that time. I think for the next one, I think we'll have this out of the box first here, okay guys? In fact, hold tight, we'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, it's a pretty big box here. So this is as long as I am tall. But I think it is definitely easier to get the box off. I had to wrestle this one quite a bit to try and get out. It's a little bit oblong and slippery and stuff, so you have to do a little inverted stuff, and it wouldn't have looked good on video. So anyway, they got like selections here. They got the Mustang, which is in this box here, and up here they got the P-51 or P-47 and the Corsair. That looks pretty cool too. But yeah, I wonder what's in that other box, huh? Which one? Which one? I think they only make the 3 of them, but there is one that has been discontinued, guys, and that's a hint. That's a hint. The one that's been discontinued, you know. Two thoughts on that one, right? Gee, do I get it because I won't be able to anymore, or will I ever be able to get parts for it? So, apples and oranges on that one, right? Alright, maybe I should have opened this box first as well. We'll get it. This is a two-person job. I should have made Mike work with me on this one. My other crash test buddy. I have to scoot a little bit on each side. Sorry about this. This is a toughie. It's almost acting like it's still taped, but it's not. Come on. I'm trying so hard here. Anybody else ever having any of this trouble? Holy cow, man. I hope the plane doesn't just fall out. Okay. Another one. Okay. Alright, we got it. That was, I won't tell you what that was like. That was rough. What do you think, Willie? Sorry about that, buddy. Dog's down there freaking out. Good thing I took off the first 6 miles of tape. pretty well packaged, I'd say. I had a hard time getting this one out. This is probably about the most difficult box I've ever had, unboxing I've ever had. So far, anyway, but we need to cut this stuff out of here and we'll get the wheels out. So far, it's looking pretty cool. Kind of excited. Big huge spars or dual wing spars, I think, on this one too, guys. Very nice looking wing. It'll be the right wing. This is the P-51 Mustang. Everything's installed. Doors are actually pretty flat here. I don't see I have to do a whole lot of there we go, a little adjustment to it right off the bat. That was it. But servos and everything installed. I see I'll have to put my own control horns and stuff on. And all the centering and stuff. Looks like they're using a hinge tape here, not to mention the foam hinges as well. I don't see any installed hinges, which is something I'm probably going to want to do on an expensive plane like this. Yeah, for sure. Although they are rounded hinges here. I have to do a little more looking into this. There may be one of those layers of the hinge tapes sandwiched in between there. I'll have to check and see on that. Otherwise, hinge is probably a good idea here, guys. And we got our instruction manual. Nice big thick one. Written in English, of course. FMS usually steps up to plate on these. They're usually not all that bad. This is pretty nice, actually. It's got everything in it that you need. As if you were actually building the whole darn thing. This is going to be a lot easier to go through, I'm sure, than the others. A decal set, so you can do your the final customizing and you know, the little frosting on the cake make it just that much sweeter. Let's see what we got here is a okay, that's our rear stabilizer, horizontal with elevators. Again, no hinges, guys, but they are they appear to be foam, and I'm wondering if there's possibly that like unbreakable stuff that they sandwiched in there for these things these days. And those are actually pretty good. They work pretty good. So again, this seems pretty good. And if I'm not sure, if I can't find out, I'll go with what they've got there, and then I'll do my foam tack, you know, paintbrush on both sides of all the control surfaces. And then I'll be honest with you, you never lose a hinge, you know, unless you crash it that bad. And another nice looking wing. Oh, this one's great shape. They took the time to put the decals on straight and everything here. Give you an idea how the arm's length and how big this is, guys. But very nice. I don't see any dings, any dents. Again, the gear doors nice and tight. This one I think maybe same. No, it should be fine. And same way with the hinges and stuff. You'll want to work the hinges and stuff before you fly, I'm sure. Cool. Looking good so far here. I don't see any damage at all on this plane so far. Knock on wood, right? Got to get to the main part here, the fuselage. Okay, coming out, we've got the drop tanks. And these are like Nerf football size. We'll leave those in the plastics. We've got a couple of those. Got a couple of them here. And our rear stab, vertical stabilizer and rudder. Red tail. Pretty thick on these things, guys. It feels like pretty stout foam too. Densified or something, maybe. They got a lot of carbon fiber in there, maybe. I'm not sure. Two big spars here, one with a little bend here. I'm sure that's for the dihedral in the tail, and then there is a shorter, I'm guessing probably for the rear, which is a good idea too. Dual spars, good idea. Leave those in there too so I don't lose these. Pull this out. And just a ton of packaging here, guys. Christmas right around the corner. This could come in handy. Oh, this looks sweet. I gotta unpack some other stuff around here. Get this up out of the way. There was nothing in it, right? Running out of room here. More packaging here than you see at Christmas time. So here's some more. Making sure there's nothing in it. But, alright, looks like the vents. We do have some glue, little glue-on pieces, just some of the scale details here. Got the vents on the sides, and looks like our hardware kit. Pretty hefty bolts on this thing, guys. Look at these things. I mean, this is stuff that you can put a house together with. A bicycle, a tractor. Wow. Is that a reflector? I don't know. Anyway, got your accessories and stuff here. Your guns and your pitot tube and your antenna and stuff like that. We'll just leave that where we found it. Got a big ass nose, excuse me, pardon my French. A big nose here. Big nose here. And give you an idea about how big the props are going to be and stuff on this thing. It's that wasn't the props. Here's the props. I mean, they're I think they're 17-inch props on this, guys. That's pretty big. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Sweet. And here we go with the pièce de résistance. Pièce de résistance. I'm not sure if I said that right. Maybe my Gormagonus. I have to figure out how he means to say that. My friend in France, my FPV guy in France. I was trying my French out there. I think he probably laughs at it because it's not so good. But nice fuselage. Jeez. Again, I don't see any marks on it. Oh, we got lucky here with this one, guys. This is in real sweet shape. I just hope I can keep it in as sweet a shape on the build. You know, that's a lot of times where you do a little bit of damage on these models if you don't, you know, put it in something nice, a nice cradle. But that's about the size I like. Oh, that is sweet. I tell you, I fell in love with these big planes when I started flying the T-28 Trojan Carbon Z. And they're just so docile and so, they just handle so well in the air. They're so predictable. This has got a couple of thumbprints here, but I will never see that because it's up underneath. Must have been put when they pulled out in the mold. Somebody had it. They had it set there while they were painting it on something like that, possibly. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one comes off back here. On my free wing, the front comes off, and there's your battery compartment, and then this slides back if you want to expose here. But this comes off from back here. Good solid magnets here. Top and bottom plates, and a big tongue and groove that goes in the front. Let's show you the inside here real quick. And all the electronics that are laid out pretty nicely. They've got this central board here now where the wing connectors just come in and it's a one plug deal. Makes it real easy. I've got the EC5 connectors, so excellent for hooking right up to my 4500 or 4000 LiPos, 6S LiPo packs. But servos, all that installed here. It looks like they've got the nice servo keeps and the wire, what do they call them, the clevises and stuff. But everything's there for you guys. These will be a snap put together. Big honking motor. Big honking motor. I'm going to guess that's probably about the same size motor as they put in the Pitts biplane. And that's a big honking motor. So, they should really fly. What I wanted to show you guys is the detail on the canopies and the cockpit on these planes. And that's actually one of the biggest reasons I bought it, was just because the detailing is supposed to be so nice. So let's bring it over here in the light so you can take a better look at it. Try to get this without all the glare and reflection. But as you can see, everything is hand painted. The pilot, all the knobs and everything else in there, and you know the scope for the top, for the bombs, guns, even knobs and switches, all painted. I mean, the detail on this is incredible, and it's not just a piece of paper that's stamped onto the front of a piece of foam, you know, that looks like an instrumentation dash. There's actually raised surfaces on this, guys, and they've been hand painted. It's really pretty cool. So anyway, this is the P-51 Mustang, and we got this one through. I'm sorry, excuse me, guys. We got this plane with the cooperation and help. They made it affordable from HobbyZone. That's hobbyzone.com. Look them up and give them a try, guys. They got it here in just a day or two. So again, I found another company that seems to be treating their customers pretty good. And you guys have a nice day. And check back here in a short, and we're going to have the second half of this, and that's going to be the unboxing of whatever's in that box. All right, hold tight. Thanks for sticking around, or maybe you popped back. But this is part 2 of the unboxing, double trouble, double jeopardy today on Saturday, Black Friday weekend special. I wanted to show you something else just got here. Mail's running real late. It's about 6 o'clock. It's dark out, and mail just got here. And we've got a little package here that I ordered specially for these planes. And I want to show you what this is, because it's really kind of cool. Or should be, I'm hoping. I think I'm going to have to do a little work on them to make them work for me, but it shouldn't be any big deal. Let's see. There we go. We got some marvelous clip art here, nose art, and I think these are going to look really great on. If I had a green airplane, they'd be perfect. So what I'm going to probably have to do is I'll have to take an X-Acto blade and just do a very careful trace. And then these are going to go on the noses of some of my warbirds, and kind of dress it up a little bit. Got the bombs and other things I can put on there too. So yeah, they look pretty sharp. And then put a nice clear coat over it. It'll look like it's part of the finish. All right, let's get on with the unboxing here of the FMS. And I still haven't told you what it is yet, but we're going to find out right now. Okay, I've already cut the box open, and you saw me with the struggle in the first part with the underbox. I got it figured out this time. Watch this. This is how you guys do it, by the way, okay? For those of you that have had the same struggle as I just unfold it like this, pop it over like this, and I roll it upside down. Now I poked a couple little convenient holes in here. You could make a couple of slits here like this, and let some of the air in the bottom. And this thing just lifts right up and off the bottom box there. Well, it worked when I tried this, but it's working. It just, you got it. It's like a big vacuum in there. Here we go. And ta-da! Well, that was a lot easier than the last time too. Alright, roll this over. Take a look at her. Yeah. Now, it's one of these. Anybody? Anybody? P47 or the F4U? Hey, F4U. Hey, alright, anyway, we'll just get going with this, and kind of excited. I haven't seen one of these. I mean, not in person. Just two little tape parts on this one, huh? Okay, well that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if this one comes out as easy as we hope. Again, instead of fighting it, just let gravity do the work. And once the air gets out of there, it just pops right. I can't believe I fought with this stupid thing the last time. But they are really molded around these boxes pretty tight. Now I popped for this one, guys. I mean all of it this time, because I just wanted this plane, and this is the one that is going to be discontinued, or actually already is discontinued. And good timing at the phone. I hope they give up. Anyway, FMS discontinued this particular plane, and they haven't really told anybody about it yet. So I'm not really sure if parts are going to be, it's going to be hard to come by parts for this thing. You know, hopefully maybe I see something on a deal, and I pick up a few spare things like wings and a fuselage or something like that. Otherwise, I just try not to crash it. How's that? In the meantime, I wanted one of these before you couldn't get your hands on one. Anybody guess yet? All right. Drum roll, please. And you can see the top of this already, so you know which one it is, guys. It's the P47, 1700 millimeter from FMS. And it's, well, it's still got tape on it, I'm sorry. Let's get this tape out of here. Hold on one second here, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Anyway, we pulled the wing out of here, and it looks pretty sharp. A little shorter wing than the Mustang, but that's probably because the fuselage is going to be so damn wide. And, excuse the French there again. And basically the same as the Mustang. We've got the tape on the back here of foam hinges. I'm still yet, I got to find out if they have that sandwich material in there that acts as a really good hinge. Again, otherwise, I will probably either put hinges in, or what I like to do is just take the paintbrush and put a fine line of foam tack glue on both sides of that foam. Just never have a problem with it. I'll probably stop saying that. I've got a tiny tiny little ding here, just like a little elbow mark or something here, and it's got a little bruise right here. But other than that, it's got a little one over here. So that if something was setting on it probably, and I might be able to hit it with a steam gun and just kind of raise it up a little bit, or even just warm up the surface in that little spot, and it'll pop right back up. So we'll set this off to the side, and now I'll take a look at that later. It's not a big deal. It's going to see worse anyway. And, you know, they're foam airplanes. You can't expect perfection every time. But, yeah, I've got a couple little crinkle here and a little dent here. And just like a couple little marks. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I can live with this. Let's set this up here. Okay, then we got our rear horizontal stabilizer with the elevator, and I imagine there's there's sets of control horns. You have to install your own horns, okay, on this stuff, guys. The other stuff will be mounted on the fuselage and that, but you have to put your own horns and assemble it probably on. But again, it looks like it just screws together. Nice finish, no damage on this one. Owner's manual. Oops, sorry. Okay, and we got our owner's manual. Decals. Kind of like the Mustang and stuff. Just for all the nice scale look, the scale appearance. But looks like they've got a little extra stuff here. Okay, they've got a sheet here that shows you exactly the placement of all these little scale stickers. And pretty straightforward, looks like, with the instruction manual. Pull out the left wing here. I hope I don't have any dings or dents on this one. Move the camera just a little bit there, guys. How's that? Okay, no dings or dents on this one that I can see here so far. And up, this one's fine. Servos all installed here, guys. 25-gram servos each, even on the flaps. The gear looks like it's fit pretty nicely here, and it sandwiches it. It's got the sequential doors and stuff, so should be pretty cool. Nice. Set that up here too. Lots of padding, guys. Lots of padding. Well, good packaging, except for that one wing. So it must have been right up on the top, and maybe something hit it up on the top hard enough. It happens. These things come all the way from China. So, two big fiberglass spars here, it looks like. Well, there's two of them in there, trust me. Here's the one. I'm going to put it back anyway. Okay, and we got our rear stabilizer, the vertical, and a rudder. Yeah, same deal with this. But it looks nice. It's in good shape. Not damaged at all. I guess I have to pull the spars out just to get this other section out in here, the packing. There we go. Okay, one short, one long as far as these spars. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'll get one of these. And here we have, looks like the wing inserts for the back of the wing. So it meets up with the fuselage. Imagine these are glued on. I didn't think there was much to glue on this plane at all, but this is the first 1700, I believe. That was me, Willie. Don't be barking. Stop it. This is the first 1700 millimeter, I believe, that they made. But that's probably why they discontinued it. They've now replaced it with the 1500 millimeter new version with the Razorback. Kind of cool plane. I thought about it. It hasn't quite been released yet, but it's due out any day. Alright. Racing the clock here, guys. We got two of the crash test dummy boys coming here to join us in a couple minutes. Marty and Mike. They'll be here in a couple minutes. So when the dog starts barking and going wild, we'll have to take a short intermission again. But we've got our spinner and stuff assembly here, all very scale looking. Looks pretty nice. Hardware and stuff in there for the propellers. And then we've got our guns for that. And here's a hardware package. Again, we got the really big, heavy-duty bolts. I mean, something you could put a shed together with. And it give you some tools here. We got a screwdriver, a big one and a little one. The big one comes in real handy. It's the only one that actually lasts for a while and doesn't wear out. And a little antenna thing. The rest of the screws. This has got a few, and then all your horns and stuff in here. So it's a bigger bundled package. So you know that they made this one early on, because nowadays you buy the thing and all this stuff's installed for you. So no big deal. I'd rather put it on sometimes myself and make sure it's right and not over tightened and that. And then four nice big long propellers here. It's going to be a 17-inch 4-blade propeller on this. I believe all three of them are the same, and I'm pretty sure they do use the same motor in this as they did the Pitts biplane. So let's get this out here. Bombs out of the way. And these are just, I guess, clip-on bombs too, guys. So you don't have to glue them or put different mounts on them or anything. They just clip on, pop off. That'd be kind of neat. Some of this stuff I should just keep in here. And again, we got something here on wing tips. I think these are the wing tips. Plastic protection. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out what these are. Maybe it's a little bit of a mystery for me. We'll find out what these are. Leave those in there for now. Make this easy. Alrighty. Now let's get this one out here, huh? And here she comes. It's a big one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about here, guys. Look at the size of this bad boy. This is awesome. Now this weighs about 8 pounds by itself. This is some serious hunk of foam. When I spoke to one of the representatives this morning, or yesterday morning, about this plane, he said they only had a couple of them left, and that was at Horizon Hobby. So chances are you might have to find them elsewhere if you're interested in it. See what the other vendors still have in stock. But it has been discontinued, and he said the reason being nothing really wrong with the plane, but it had cost so much to produce because there was so much foam and stuff involved in the detail. He said the 1500 was its replacement, and it's a real nice plane with some improvements on the retracts and stuff. But he said, honestly, he says, if you want to get one, he says, you need to get it now. So that's what made the decision between this and the Corsair, guys. I knew I was going to pop for 2 of them somehow this week. Had a little help with the other one from Hobby Zone. And this one I bought from Motion RC, but I paid full boat. I think it's going to be worth it. I love it already. So let's take a look at the inside here and see what we got. Take a look under the hood. And they do have everything already pre-wired in there. There's a board. And I guess it's interesting part too, this board is locked in, and it's not dangling like you see in the video that they have out of here. So it's a definite improvement, I would say. Looks like part of the BEC. And but one wing connectors come in each side and pop, you're done. And then if you've got anything else like that you need to plug into different channels, you can use these other 2 ports. So really pretty neat. I'm excited about this one. And again, big honking motor. Big. Wow. Yeah, this is a big honking motor here. And let's set this here for a second. Very carefully. This is pretty weighty, guys. So I mean, if you set it on something, make sure it's something soft, or it will leave a dent in the foam if it sits on something long enough. Now the canopy and cockpit, this is also a serious hunk of foam. So I can see they're not really making them quite like this anymore. This must have been one of their flagships. So they did a real good job on these. But wait till you see the cockpit in here. The detail on this is actually a little bit better than the Mustang. And I'll get it up here so hopefully you guys can see in there. It's a hand-painted Pilot, it looks like. All the buzzers and bells and everything that are in the cockpit are hand painted, and they have texture. They actually have. Here, move the camera a little bit. Yeah, that should be better. It's not just paper, printed paper stuck on the dash. It actually has raised surfaces and stuff on it. It got the knobs and the controls, the levers, even a stick. He's not holding on to the stick, so yeah, he flies like we do. Crash test boys. Look, man, no brains. Anyway, that's it as far as the unboxing, the double unboxing today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to putting these planes together. And if winter's decent to us, I get a chance to maybe even get them up in the air. You guys, let me know which ones you want to see. Which one you want to see first built. Just leave some comments. I'm not going to take long building either one of them, because these planes I will fly, unlike some of the jets that I'm still kind of working into. But these, no problem. I'll get these up in the air as soon as I can. So let me know which one you guys want me to build first, and I'll do it. Okay, whoever votes the most, I'll just keep track. Keep track. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully we'll be able to get out flying. We didn't get out there today. Wind picked up no sooner we were getting ready to go, and whoosh, just like that. It's like the trees were moving all over the place. And gale warnings they were issuing. So maybe tomorrow. Thanks again.